Yo, what it do? You know what time it is. It's your boy Mike T. I ain't hosting in a long time, but I'm hosting today. Hey, man, drop that beat.
Draw on the keys on this shit now.
Yo, like you heard in the intro, bars. But like you heard in the intro, it's your host, Mike T, and this is D-Man K Sports Podcast. Hey, man, I'm here with my guys. I'm here with Jae Jones. I'm here with Wildcard Mar. Hey, man, this is the show when you just kick it in with the homies, talking about sports, man. And we are here for another episode. Jiggy Jae Jones, how you doing, man?
Hey man, I can't complain, man. All is well, big homie. How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm good. I'm in good spirits. I'm ready to pod, as they say. Hey, Wildcard
Yes,
Mar, how
sir.
you doing over there, man?
Hey man, I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow, man. Shout out to Stu Scott, man. So, man, let's get it, man. Here with my gang, man. Let's talk some sports, baby.
Yes, sir. And I know I'm gonna go first. Oh, say, can you
See,
I should have got the hat with the prop. Hey, man, real quick. Tyrese was singing the national anthem, man. We don't usually talk about R&B on here or any singing or the national anthem, period. What was Tyrese doing? He was like,
I don't
there's no bounce to the national anthem.
at
doing
all.
doing his I guess his Marvin Gaye impersonation. I don't know, bro.
He was like,
I thought it was like a movie script or something. Like I thought he was. I didn't really think it was real. I thought it was just social media trolling. And then like I was like, yo, this is really real. He's really in 90-degree weather with long sleeves, a beanie, and singing the national anthem the way he was singing it. Like I was
hey,
like,
man, he was going for broke. But that's all. I just wanted to see if y'all seen it.
I see.
And just talk about it briefly. But the Olympic Games is over, man. The Olympic Games is over. They're done. And some controversy for the Jordan. I believe her name is Jordan Charlie
Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah.
She was stripped of her bronze medal for some technicality. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain. And I've been following the story, but I still don't know how to explain it.
You and me both.
Yeah, she's got stripped of her bronze medal. What do you guys think about? I mean, we still end up with the most medals, period. But
Facts.
what do you guys think about that? Let's go to Jae Jones first.
Kind of like you said, I'm still trying to. I was trying to keep up with it, but I don't know how to explain it. It was like she was given a point during the actual competition, and then it was challenged, and she was gained a point, which took her from bronze, I guess, to not placing. I just think it's unfortunate, and I think it took like 5 days or something like that after she won the bronze for the decision for her bronze medal to be reversed, and she got stripped of it. So I just want to say, to Jordan, hold your head up, baby girl. I know it's a tough time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still did an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? I hope this doesn't discourage you in, moving forward in the 2028 Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine how it feels. I know she's been getting a lot of um a lot of negative feedback on social media, which I think is really lame. But just hold your head high, come back stronger, you know what I'm saying, and go back and come back and get gold, you know what I'm saying, in 2028. So don't let it discourage you. Take some time, heal, get yourself together, and come back stronger in 2028. Hold your head up high.
Wow, Carmar.
No doubt. I mean, Jay hit the bigger points, as in, keep your mental right. Don't let it, drag you down. I just think it's crazy. Like, she performed, she did her thing, they scored it, and why are we holding a medal in front of her face, like whether she has it or don't have it, like in her face like that? Like, she performed, she did her thing. Like, that's what you get. I just think it's I don't know if it's politics. It's just it's just weird because like I'm like, y'all, I'm trying to figure out how to explain the situation. But my thing is, she performed, the score was given, whether the rules on the time frame of whether you challenge it or not, I think it's crazy. Like, Shorty, it's almost as if we can't take away what Reggie Bush did, but y'all took his Heisman away. That's crazy. I mean, I'm trying to find the similarities in the situation. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. It's not fair to her. It's not fair to Jordan because she did her
No.
thing. She performed. So it's a huge injustice if they finally finalize that they're going to strip her of it. I just think it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks. It sucks. It does suck. Because you don't ever want to see nobody go through that. You know what I'm saying? Win the award. They trained so hard for as long as they trained. We see the 4 years result
That
of
part.
training. But they trained so hard. So to be stripped of it in front of the whole world kind of really, well, not even kind of sucks. I think they're still
100%.
petitioning it. I think they're still fighting for it. Your boy Flavor Flav gave her, or trying to give her a bronze clock.
Yeah, I
Pretty dope,
seen.
though. Hey,
Yeah,
I saw that joint. That joint kind of clean, dog.
right. So,
Yeah.
hopefully it gets resolved in a positive manner. And props to her for doing what she did in the Olympics. Speaking of the Olympics, I give y'all 10 seconds. What do y'all rate it 1 through 5? Let's go, Wildcard.
Uh, I give it a 4. I can't give it a solid 5 because there was some shenanigans from a certain track star that just really irritated the crap out of me. But so I no overall, man. Like even some of the handball games I was like, yo, this crazy, yo, they wilding the water polo. I'm like, oh, they getting after it, man. There was some good competition, some healthy competition to see. And I never turned down watching like Brazil and Dominican Republic do the beach volleyball. I never turned that down. That was fly. Uh, so nah, man, it was very entertaining Olympics this year for sure. So I definitely give it a 4.
I definitely said 10 seconds, but Jay,
I got
Hey,
lost out.
you
hey,
said 10 times 10 seconds.
he had that NBA when they be fouling 10 seconds. He had that clock going.
Yeah.
Nah, I give it a 4.5. I think it was dope. It was definitely entertaining. Great to see, man. Can't wait for 2028.
Was this one of your best Olympics to see?
I probably watched more of this Olympics than I probably have in past years. Just because I was interested in a lot of different events. It was a lot of hype on, a lot of different, track, obviously basketball, but you know, just kind of trying to venture out and see something else out there. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, got you. 2028 when they do the breakdance in the
They said they taking it out already, bro.
Oh, because Not Like Us was definitely about to be one of the songs they
Oh
dance.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, the way that song is traction, it's
Hey,
about to be
that's wild, bro.
HBCU season 2. Oh man, that Dre's about to woo. But moving on real quick, man. Baseball got 5 events coming up in the 2028 Olympics, which is in LA, like Jay alluded to. They got baseball, softball, cricket, flag football, lacrosse, and squash. The only one I don't know what it is squash. So I'm gonna go and say I'm excited for squash because I'm gonna learn a new sport. Um, all these other ones I've seen before. I've actually participated in some of them. But squash is what I'm looking forward to. Out of those 5 new sports, you guys, what are you guys looking forward to coming in the Olympics? Wildcard Mar.
I'm actually excited to see that softball and baseball they're actually making their way back because most
Yeah, they used to be on there.
most of these host countries, like they get the choice of what sports they want to put in. And obviously, if you know that your country's good at it, you're going to put it in, especially when you're the host country. So, I mean, we've been, we're dominating in softball and baseball damn near every year.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't know about that. I think that's probably why they took it out. We was getting whooped.
I was about to say, boy, you seen that world championship? Japan won that. What?
Japan ain't playing, dog. Nah, that's for sure.
Now, let me ask you this question, Mark, because you did say baseball and softball. Are they going to do the same thing like the WNBA does and pause the season? Or NHL does it too when the Olympics come. So are they going to pause the season? Or we don't know yet?
I mean, obviously, I don't know, but more than likely they're gonna. I think it depending on how Team USA builds the team. If they're going to build like the kind of the younger cats are in like minor leagues or trying to get put on to the MLB, they'll probably use them cats. But they have to come up to an agreement with Rob Manfred, the commissioner of baseball, to make that decision. If he was smart, he would take a pause, like a couple 2 weeks pause in baseball and let the top dogs play if you want to get that gold. I mean, representing your country is something different, bro. So
You know what? You made me think about that by asking that question because I would think the one sport that doesn't pause would be baseball. You know what I'm saying? Because they do have big names, but I don't know. I don't know because it just feels like this summer has been obsolete for baseball. Like we've been talking about everything else but baseball pretty much because the Olympics took over, obviously, and basketball kind of finished in between their season. Even after basketball, we wasn't not just us, but just in general, people haven't really been talking about this season, and it's been a pretty good season. So that's interesting. Jae Jones.
I guess I ain't gonna front. I'm interested in flag football. I ain't gonna lie. I'm interested because I want to see how they're gonna approach it with the people that they put in. Like, are they gonna go pros? Are they gonna go like how are they gonna do this? And are organizations gonna allow players to play in flag, like the top players to play in flag football,
Hell,
even though it's flag like even though it's flagged, like you still can get injured. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just interested to see how that's gonna go. And plus it's just the way that flag football 7v7 has emerged. Like, like we're really about to have flag football in the Olympics. So I'm interested to see that and how NFL approaches that, or because we can't have that U.S. team that was just playing.
oh no, I was just about to tell you. I was about to literally. I was waiting for you to finish. I wasn't going to cut
We
you off.
uh
None of them Bama's that was on that U.S. team that the Japanese was running the read option on us. They better not be on
no
this team.
at all.
I don't
So
want to hear nobody. This is what I want to hear.
hey, fam, don't even try out, bro.
If the commentators say he has this amount of years of international play in football, I don't want that Bama on the team.
at all.
Everybody
At
should be a rookie on this team.
at all. So I can't wait. It should be fun to watch.
The only international game they should have ever competed in is when they send the Jaguars over there to pour in. That's it. There better not be no Bama's played in that debacle of a football team that they put out
Yeah.
there. And the
Nah, ain't
American
no way.
football, they lost. They didn't even win bronze, right? They didn't even place.
Nah, I don't think they lost the bronze game. I'm interested to see if they put some XFL players in that joint. You know what I'm
Nah, I don't want
saying?
them neither. They probably was on that team. I'm telling you, I don't want nobody less than the Kansas City Chiefs, Tennessee Titans, and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes, come on, dog. Go get you a gold medal.
Right, right.
Ain't no
Hey,
I can ever say they did that, dog.
That's right. Tom Brady can't say
that
that.
that's facts.
Hey,
That's fact.
that put you in GOAT status for real, bro.
You ain't lying.
Speaking of goats, the goat of DBs, which is now the guy that is polarizing college football. Deion Coach Prime Sanders. He had a little run-in with the media. Now we're media, right? So I need you guys to be as unbiased as possible, but I need your true thoughts on this. They going on Coach Prime is a topic everywhere about how he approached the press conference. Shannon shows getting kind of some heat because he messed it up with the names and things of that nature. We do our due diligence here at D-Man K Sports Podcast. I've watched that interview 5 times. Um, it was not the CBS reporter he was mad at. He was mad at CBS. And the other reporter, Keller, I believe his name is. I think that's his name. Uh, he had hit pieces out on Colorado as well, but he wasn't associated with CBS. He was a separate reporter. So, you know what? Let me give my opinion first. I'm going to say,
Yo, Holmes is already laughing before you even say it.
I don't condone it, but I understand it.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to be talked to like that. But then again, the reason why I understand it is I don't think I would ever, or any of us would ever put ourselves in that position to do that. There's a way that you can write your opinions about a team or a program without making it personal or making it personal on what you're writing. For example, you don't know these people, so some of the personal stuff that you're putting out there doesn't need to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't go to the sources side of things as well. If you just tell one side of the story, for me, when it comes to media, that's kind of where you cross the line. If it's a story, then it's two sides to it. So you should try to get both sides, and you should also not necessarily tell. We've heard in the past some reporters have had relationships with some athletes or coaches that they'll warn them about the piece coming out or something like that. I'm not necessarily saying that has to be done. You have a job to do. But I think if there's a story to be told about something, it needs to be both sides. If you're critiquing what they're doing on and off the field, well, on the field, then that's one thing. That's something that can't be disputed. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying they're bad at offense, their offensive line is bad, that based on last year is the truth. But if you're
Right.
talking about something off the field that has nothing to do, or you're talking about the inside the walls of that program, I think that you should do a due diligence and get both sides of the situation.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of hit pieces about Colorado, things of why players have left, which is, again, not trying to be biased towards Coach Prime, but I've never heard of a reason why any kid has left Alabama, or the ones that's left Clemson, or the ones that left Georgia, or the ones that's left Miami, or the ones that left Florida State. I never heard their reasoning for leaving. But it seems with Coach Prime, we're getting these narratives about the program, and they could be true. We don't know if they're true or not.
Right.
Since I watch them and I follow them, it is pretty weird to me that I'm starting to see the Notre Dames, the LSUs, all these other programs doing the exact same thing, getting prime Amazon deals, Netflix deals, all that type of stuff. But Coach Prime and them was chastised for this. So I don't know. I'm gonna go to Jae Jones first. What you think about it, man?
I feel like Coach Prime, like from his character, for him to be like that in front of media, like kind of, what I'm saying, I don't want to say lose is cool, but for him to kind of like brash out like that, like it had to be something more to the story, because that's not who he is. He's normally calm, cool, you know what I'm saying? And he was, calm, cool, but it was something like you said, the reporter, just been throwing around a lot of pieces. Like I even seen I think it may have been after the press conference. He came back and threw like another article, just kind of like going at Coach Prime's character, and it's just like, man, as a coach, you know, you may have media that's going to ask you tough questions, and like you said, if it's about the offensive line and things like that, and I think he'll be straight up with you. He'll tell you when his team sucks. He'll tell you when his team needs to improve on certain things. But it's just like when you constantly feel like that person is always trying to like devalue you, throw dirt on your name. Like at some point, you gotta like stand up for yourself. And I think that's what Coach Prime like, bro. You keep throwing shade at our school, at our program. You throwing shade at me. Like, why would I come up here and answer questions from? Like, it was kind of like the media person was like, "See, I told y'all this is who Coach Prime is." It was kind of like he was trying to get them to fall for the bait. Like, this is who Coach Prime is, and make it even more of a story than what it is. But I still rock with Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really like the way that the media has tried to spin it. But like you said, that's just the way that they do Colorado right now. Anything that comes, you know, Coach Prime says or does is micro. It's under a microscope. So you know, it,
Yeah.
yeah, I hated to see it. And when I seen the clip, I was like, oh yeah, like for Coach Prime to react like this, it's got to be deeper and bigger than football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not Coach Prime. Like, he's not. I've never heard him say like, I'm not talking to
Yeah.
that guy over there. You know what I'm
So
saying?
let me ask you this to piggyback off this, and I'm gonna give you the chance too, Wildcard Ma. Which one are you talking about? Because it was two. The CBS
So
one, he just said, "I'm not talking to you
Yeah.
because you CBS." He said, "I love you, but
right,
I'm
it
just
was the
not talking
network.
to you." Right. The other one is the one where he said, "Yo, what's your problem?"
It was
And
the
then the
Keller
dude,
dude.
yeah, he couldn't tell Coach Prime the problem.
Mm.
So is that the one you're talking about?
So yeah, I was referring to the Keller, the
Okay,
Keller
gotcha.
journalist guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was the one that wrote like the article, and I've seen some of his articles on Coach Prime, and it was just kind of his personal opinion, but it was more like an agenda, like to just you know throw shade on his name. So
Mm.
I think the major problem is that Coach Prime and a lot of athletes have figured out is we don't need them.
yeah,
And the networks and the writers and the journalists and all that stuff, they're kind of upset because once all these entities, whether it's college, whether it's pros, whether it's whatever, once everyone starts doing it, there's going to be no need for them.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them aren't entertaining. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people forget Skip is a writer.
right,
There's not a lot of Skips. Stephen A was a writer. There's not a lot of
right.
Stephen A's in them. So I think a lot of them are trying to compete on that, you know what I'm saying, to get that little space. So I think that's kind of probably what Keller is on. Mark Armand.
Yeah. Here's the crazy thing is people forget that Coach Prime used to be part of the media. He spent
Right. For
years.
20 years.
Yeah, he spent
Hmm.
years at CBS, NFL Network, and all that stuff. So if he knows, if he can sniff out when you trying to reach for something and you trying to reach for a story and you trying to make it personal because you got a narrative or you got a motive behind why you asking these questions. He's been part of the media. He ain't stupid. So to Jay's point, for him to get to that point, he's like, bro, you're not talking football. You talking personal stuff. So, I mean, look, I ain't got no issue with Prime acting the way he did, but this was one of the things that I think 2 years ago when we was on the show when we talked about when Prime started getting the job at Jackson State that this was going to be some of the stuff that he was going to have to deal with because he is polarizing and they're going to put everything under a microscope. To your point, Mike, dog, them big schools have guys transfer every year. Why are we just honing in on the Cremani situation and Coach Prime? Why are we just focusing on the people that leave his program? Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't have a certain set of rules for everybody else, but Coach Prime got Coach Prime rules in the way that you handle him with the media. And it's starting to look like that. And I think that's the thing that bothers me about this situation is because they're trying to put him in this own lane of how to treat him when it comes to the media and treat him to and hold him to a certain set of standards when it comes to talking to the media. But dog, you know how many clips is on YouTube? A damn Nick Saban geeking at the media, bro.
They love him.
Like literally, he's geeking at, like, he's going bonkers on media. Don't you dare ask me that. Don't. Nope. Next question. Like literally going eight. So it's like,
But
just wow. Go ahead,
I
Jay.
think it's because also they let him get away with it because he's won. And not only because he's won chips, but also because Coach Prime is doing it his way.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't like the fact that he's doing it his way. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike T said, like, he don't need media. He's got his own media team and they're posting on social media. They're doing everything. They don't need the media.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And they're bringing this attention and they brought so much attention. And although they didn't reach as much success as they would have liked to last year, but they're still getting attention for a team that didn't make it to a bowl last year.
Bro, they got a whole Amazon Prime show.
That's what I'm saying.
Prime don't need y'all.
So, like, to what Mike said, like, yeah, like,
To Jay's point, they're not even going to need Amazon no more. After a certain point,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I mean, they really do, like, his son Bucky, man, Dion
His son got a
Jr.
whole production company by himself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why they're really mad, to Jay's point, because they're doing it their own traditional way. Everybody now is playing catch up.
Mm.
I think we kind of talked about that with
Last show.
with that too, but to Mark Mar, you know, with Four Corners, we was having a conversation about the WWE Network and how they was the first to do that wave of subscription based, and then they was kind of the first to link up when everybody started linking up. So Prime is the first to do it on this wave. We never seen footage the way we see it with Colorado. Or no, take that back. We never seen the footage the way we saw it when it was with Jackson State. That's where it originated at. We never seen that. And I think because HBCUs is looked at as, you know, a downgrade and things of that nature, nobody really tripped because nobody was really, they was paying attention, but they wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Now when you get to Colorado, he's doing the exact same thing.
And he's on a bigger platform.
But it's on a bigger platform.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Colorado, shouts out to Coach Prime. All I can say is just win this year, bro. Just win. That's it. Just win. And all this goes away.
Yep. That's
all this goes away, unfortunately. It's unfortunate we got to go through this to get to that point. To your Nick Saban point, that goes back to what we were saying about the media. The media owns that footage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, of Nick Saban going off, because most times he was going off on an ESPN reporter or ABC reporter, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. So,
hey, but real quick before we pivot, it's still for me.
Not the pivot? What you mean?
No, but I'm saying like for me, I
ain't Ryan Clark.
Nah, you ain't as dark. I still think that the media should have some type of, well, the good reporters have a certain decorum or standard. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you also got to look at the source of who it comes from. Like, there's sometimes where the source comes from Jason Whitlock. I'm like, am I really putting stock in that? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Some of these dudes that you know got motives, man. Sometimes man.
Yeah, unfortunately for that, Mar, we're in the wild, wild west when it comes to entertainment.
It's the problem.
Everybody can do it now. Like back in the day when we was coming up, we used to, like, if we didn't like a guy, it's not because we saw him every time or his takes really. Mm-hmm. It was just, he was annoying.
Yeah.
Like Mad Dog, for real. Mad Dog has been around for a long time.
A long time.
Mm-hmm. And he never really said anything that made us hate him. And he was controlled to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Jason Whitlock put out material on his own, and his Calder fans are going to rock with whatever he puts out. You know what I'm saying? So then that makes us see it because it comes down on our timeline. Because we're not necessarily going to go look for it.
Right.
But because we see it on our timelines, people share it. That's why I kind of be trying to conscious of, You know what I'm saying? What I digest on social media, I might keep scrolling. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
depending on what I'm posting, because it comes back. You know what I'm saying? If you talk about a topic, for example, I don't talk about Sexy Red.
Get it sexy.
So I might see it on my timeline, but for the most part, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other people gotta be talking about it for me to see it. But Sexy Red, speaking of which, Sexy Red, they came to football games last year. And we're all in the midst of preseason, and we're in the midst of some football, NFL football going on. College football training camps are going on too. But the pros.
Mm.
And I got to the end of the preseason. Well, they got to the end of the preseason to impress me. Whichever lucky team gets my fandom. But my Kansas City Chiefs we're winners right now. The season's coming up, man. The season is coming up. And you know what? We're gonna do our season breakdown a little bit closer to the season. Probably that week the season starts because our show airs on Saturday. So we'll probably do that. But some stories, and this is kind of old, but well, shoot, the way he be acting, it might have happened again. DK Metcalf swung a helmet at cornerback Trey Brown, and he wasn't the only one. It was another helmet swing at another training camp. Hey, man, should DK have been suspended?
It's training camp. You don't never want anybody. I don't care the last player drafted or walk on. You don't want anybody swinging helmets at anybody. Like, but he's kind of had these kind of like outbreaks, like even during the seasons. So I hate to say that I really wasn't surprised that he was in the mix of it, but the team probably definitely should have kind of been like, yo, like you need to sit out a day or two. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he should be suspended, but that's not cool at all. It's just not cool. That's your teammate. At the end of the day, I know it's training camp. I know fights are going to break out. It's the heat of the moment. It's the dog days of summer, but you should never be swinging a helmet at anybody. And they just had a joint practice with Tennessee, my squad, and I think a little squabble had made. I don't think a squabble broke out. I don't know. I can't confirm if it did or didn't, but you just don't want that type of stuff to happen, man. Like DK got to be better about that. He's one of the superstars on that team. He's a leader on that team, and he's got to do better. You can't do that. That's just unacceptable. I don't care who you are.
Wild card mom.
Yeah, man, that's wild. When I saw the footage, here's the crazy thing. If y'all saw the clip, NFL Network was doing like their show or something, and it was caught in the background.
Right, it was in the background, like it was live.
Yeah, so it was live, so it got caught on like live TV. You go back and watch the clip. Like Michael Ropp was like, "Yo, whoa, what's going on?" So it's like man, for me, I don't know about suspension, but hey, man, for me, what, to really get a player's attention, man, hit that wallet real quick.
Yeah, definitely a fine.
Yeah, you just go ahead and slap them with a little fine. I guess 50,000, 20,000 for them is I mean that ain't little for me, but for them is a little whatever.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like he got to at least get the you got to get his attention. Like, bro, what are you doing? You swinging a helmet? Like, come on, man. I don't want to go that far, but you never know. Somebody could try to, file charges against you. That's assault with a weapon. I'm not saying that it go to that point, but you never know. You don't want to put yourself in that situation at all. But I just, it's a bad look on him because now it looks like you a hothead. Like to Jay's point, you didn't have outbursts before. Like you look like a hothead. And come on, bro, get that under control, dog.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this to you both, and I mean this with all sincerity. You guys have gotten soft. Hell yes, man. You better. My buddy Roger Goodell.
You
don't want to have this Adam Silver relationship with me.
Are you talking to Roger now?
I'm talking to Roger. Hey, Raj.
He called him Raj.
you better suspend that boy 5 games.
Damn.
You can't let this happen. When we're talking about player safety and things of that nature, again, I'm the one that says on this show, and I've said it publicly many of times, if the game has to be safer for their quality of life to be better, and I only lose the entertainment factor, I'm with the game being safer.
Facts.
And this is one of those things that a helmetless player, you're swinging a helmet at him.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's not a good look. Like, we all seen it. It's not like we heard it or we read it in the newspaper or when, I'm sorry, I'm old, or on the website, or I'm sorry, I'm old, on the app. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that's how we read it about it. We actually seen it. You can't let this stuff go on. I mean, and reputation matters.
Mhm.
Reputation matters. I mean, you're a hothead. I mean, we've seen plenty of hotheads in the league get suspended for conduct that's kind of detrimental. And this was conduct detrimental on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying I hope he gets suspended because I don't want nobody. I don't mess with people's money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to get suspended and lose no money. But at the same time, like, fights happen in football. We all know that. But swinging a helmet is, to your point, Mark. That's a charge. You know what I mean? And football already is a damn charge playing it.
Yeah.
You know, the violent sport. So
Yeah, man.
swinging a helmet at somebody, you could really do some damage. And
Yeah.
don't
Did
say
it?
you missed on purpose. You were just swinging it back. No, you swung the joint to do some damage. So, and wasn't it his
Did it?
own teammate?
Yeah, that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, see.
Did it have at least a little cushion joint on it? A
They're
little.
not my real friends. I'm one YMW Melly.
Hey,
Oh shit.
hey,
I know
on
you popping that stuff for real. I
Yeah.
don't hear the beef.
hey,
Let me see
to
you
your-
pushing P. Let me see you pushing T.
hey, stop. Hey, to your point, Jay, of him being his teammate makes it worse. Hell yeah, it does. Dog, we gotta be in the same dressing room all season, and I'm supposed to forget that you didn't swung a helmet at me,
If you
dog.
swing a helmet on me and you connect, I'm Gilbert Arenas.
Oh yeah,
The
I'm
next
definitely.
day of practice.
Oh yeah, not even the next day. Oh, when we leave practice.
Hey, Slim, you hit me with a helmet. Okay.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah,
see me,
Pick,
dog.
you gotta pull
CB.
up.
Ain't no CB. Pick one.
Nah, it ain't even. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm
Just
John
like
Morant
that.
with it.
Dog, that creates bad blood. You know what bad blood?
Create bad blood. Yeah, bad blood cells in my head.
No, but I'm saying,
You,
you know
You
what
hit me with a helmet in the head, bro.
you know what bad blood does in the locker room? It separates it.
You talking about the locker room. I might have got blood vessels in my head messed up. I definitely got CTE.
and that joint ain't had a little cushion joint on it either. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
you hit me with the helmet and it connects. Oh man.
Yeah.
And you know how big how big DK Metcalf, like that damn is built. So he's swinging with foot. Nah, Joe. Nah, I got that. Ain't no way.
Hey Jay, we
No.
gotta have a conversation after
Nah, ain't gonna be no conversations had. I'm pulling up.
I'll put it in air quotes. Oh, we having a conversation after practice.
Both of us ain't
Yeah.
gonna be on the team after that. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
connect that helmet with me, put it that way. You gonna cut me because I'm gonna hurt the best player.
Yeah.
Now,
He
how
gonna be
I hurt
on
him, that's
IR. He gonna be on IR.
yeah, messing with me. You hit me with a helmet upside my head. All right.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, bro. I don't care. But even if I have a helmet on and you swing a helmet at me,
Nah, bro,
you have no respect for me at all.
that's what I'm saying. And we supposed to be copacetic in the locker room for 17 games?
Ain't no apology after that.
Five
Right.
months we supposed to be copacetic? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, because what I'm gonna do, they gonna cut, but they gonna release me in an hour. You might still be on the roster, but you ain't about to play. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
You do that to me, I'm gonna make my own suspension.
Hey, dog,
Red shirted.
hey, you gonna be on the PUP list with a
Yeah.
injury.
Oh, no, I might not even ever play football ever again if you swing a helmet at me and you hit me. I might not ever be in the league ever again if you do that to me, especially if it's on tape.
Oh.
Yeah, you gonna have a 30 for 30 with me.
Yeah, that get back is gonna be. Listen, You lucky you missed. That's what you
Stop playing.
saying. That's the only way I can squash it. If you miss, if you swing a helmet at me and you connect, oh yeah, bro.
Even if you miss, we got
I said the 30 for
Now
30.
the miss part, I get what you're saying, Jay, because the fact that you even swinging it on me, I got, you know what I'm saying, it's a problem. But at the same time, if you miss, we can at least have a conversation. Like, hey, bro, or we can, you know what I'm saying, we can get our 5 minutes in, we can get our issue in.
Yeah.
Ain't no getting no issue in if you hit me with that joint.
Oh yeah, everything's off the table if I get
Everything's
hit.
off the table. You disrespect to the highest level.
Oh yeah, I might put you through a table.
No, it might be some slow swinging and foul bringing.
If my burger lung starts ringing.
I'm gonna be Agent Zero. I'm gonna put one right on your locker.
Yeah.
And you only got 15 minutes. And when I come back,
Chickens at you, bang, bang, bang.
Hey,
Yeah.
dog. Hey, for sure, it's gonna be some furniture moving, bro.
furniture,
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
you better get that 50 cent trunk.
Mhm.
You ain't leaving the facility.
Hey, bro, chill, bro.
We both ain't. I'm leaving in cuffs. I'm telling you that right now. You hit me with a damn helmet.
I'm gonna be on a
You
move.
leaving.
I'm gonna be on a run.
You leaving. Woo, 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 woo. That's you leaving in a helicopter or something.
Hey, whatever you do, Jay, don't pull no Ray roof and just go to the next state over, bro. Just get out.
Nah, I ain't gonna go on the next date. I ain't gonna be in no trunk
Oh,
neither.
no, I'm not hiding. I'm turning myself in. I'm turning myself in. Yeah, I'm turning myself in. I mean,
Hey,
I'm not gonna be no fugitive. I'm just getting my get backs. Way
Man.
worse than you did to me.
And it's on footage that he swung a deadly weapon. So I
Right.
was defending myself.
Oh no.
That's
He press charges. I'm going to jail for a while. Football is over when I'm done with him. As I'm telling you right now, if you swing a football helmet at me and you hit me with that joint, yeah, I'm not. There's no way that I can compete in the NFL anymore with you. You can't be in the NFL at the same time. It's either me or you, Roger. I know y'all like DK, but anyway, moving on, man. Speaking of football and off the season, off the field stuff, Colin Kaepernick was offered a job. Now, with the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh offered him a job. I know he still wants to play. Before I go to everyone else, I'm just going to be brief. All you idiots out there that keep saying, why does he keep begging to play? You don't see the plot. You never did. That's why he don't got a job now, because if you would have supported him from the jump, then he would have a job. But you rather chastise him when you got to watch that foosball. So, no, this is the truth. I'm sick of it, bro. I've seen so many people going at him because he still wants to play football, and it's like he ain't really saying he really want to play football. He's exposing something to y'all, but y'all don't see it. So, whatever. Jae Jones, what do you think about this?
Hey, I think it's dope that Jim Harbaugh even, you know what I'm saying, offered him the opportunity to be on his coaching staff. And I think he should go for it. I think he should do it. I think he should go ahead and do it. And I think he can help a lot of players, especially at the quarterback position. So I think it's a dope story, and I hope he accepts the job. And, you know what I'm saying, he gets his way back to the NFL. I know he won't be on the field as the quarterback, but he'll still be in the NFL making strides and helping players and doing all the other good things that he was doing before this. So I think it's dope. I think it's a cool story. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh for even offering that, giving him that opportunity.
Yeah, the wild part about it is what people aren't saying is this is how you know Jim is so real. You know your coaches got to do media access.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't even worried about that.
Yeah, he's
because Colin can really go on that joint and get hired and be like, yeah, man, they won't hire me, be no damn player. They still tripping. You know what I'm saying? And Jim is putting his, you know what I'm saying, his neck on the line for him. Wild card mom.
I mean, here's why respect from Harbaugh. He's been consistent when it came with Kaepernick.
Exactly.
He's always rocked with him. So
he's always said he should have a job.
Yeah, he's always been supportive of him. And so and for him to always be consistent like that and still offer him a job, it still shows to the consistency that he's always been with Kaepernick. He coached him at San Francisco, so he knows the character, he knows the player, he knows the man. Kaepernick. So,
Facts.
hey, I mean, shout out to Jim for that. And here's the thing, because people are going to say, "Oh man, he's only going to give him that job for just because he likes him and all that." But at the same time, if that's true, I don't care. Harbaugh is probably hiring him to be on the staff because he made it to the NFL and played for a minute. He knows what it takes to be an NFL starting quarterback. Why would you not want to add more knowledge to your coaching staff to help? Like, this is his first year in LA. He's going to try any option to get the best out of his team. And if it takes bringing in Kaepernick to drop some nuggets of knowledge to Herbert, whoever their quarterback might end up being if Herbert goes down, they don't like. Why would you not take that information? You can't say that Kaepernick has no knowledge whatsoever that can help you gain an advantage. That's crazy. I mean, look at Colorado. You know how many NFL guys has played in the NFL is on that coaching staff? They got a hell of people on there. We seen the Detroit Lions when they was on Hard Knocks. They had crap load of former NFL players on there. Why would you not take the opportunity to add knowledge to your team that knows what it takes to play on the highest level of football? I mean, I'm with it, but you already know how the media is going to do it. They're going to, if it goes down, they're going to try to, poke and prod at something that's not even related to football, and that's going to be the problem. So,
Hey, Mar, I'm gonna just say this. I ain't mean to cut you off.
are you good? I was done.
I don't care if Kaepernick adds value to your coaching staff or not. That's just my man, and I'm gonna offer him a job. We done seen plenty of coaches do it. We done seen them hire their friends, their sons. My coach got his dad on the team. Listen, that's my man. He need a job. I'm gonna get my man on the staff.
No, that's why I said that first. I don't care if he
Hey,
just because
yeah.
I don't think I don't think they care about him adding nothing.
Yeah, like that's my man's.
I'm with you.
Let's get him on the staff, bro. Like I don't care if he the conditioning coach, if he bringing the water bottles, get my man on the staff. If he want to be on the staff, let him be on the staff.
Yeah, that's my man. I think I agree with you. I was literally waiting for Mar to finish so I could say the same thing you said because 85% of the coaches in the league come from a friend or connect.
Yeah, friendship.
Or family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that this is a hire that's to try to make them better. I mean, I'm not gonna say they've been bad, pretty much, but they've been, they haven't.
Sucked.
They haven't. They haven't reached the potential that people think they should be at.
That's true.
For
That's
years.
true.
I don't think that Colin Kaepernick coming in and being a coach is going to help that. I think they need the players for that.
They can go 6-11.
I kind of selfishly, this is just me personally, selfishly, because I am a Colin Kaepernick fan. It sucks because I'm kind of saying I hope he don't get a job. I kind of want him to be able to play football more than I want him to coach. I think this is a great opportunity for him, Colin Kaepernick, the man. But I think for what he stands for, he's kind of been still saying he wants to play. And I just want him to get an opportunity. I did see him say he wanted to play flag football for the 2028 Olympics. That would be dope. I don't think that's happening. If they ain't letting Kyrie play, they damn sure ain't letting this dude play. But if Nike's involved, it may be because he is with Nike. But
facts.
I don't see it. But I just want the dude to be able to play. He should not be in this situation in the first place. He should still be playing. Probably even a backup. At this point, he probably would be a backup.
Definitely.
But a lot of the quarterbacks that was out when he was out, for example, Cam Newton, they're not in the league anymore. So he might not have even been in the league now, but I still think he should. I still think I'm holding hope, man. I'm holding hope for him because he gave hope for us. You know what I'm saying? He took a knee for us. A lot of people don't recognize that because they're foolish. I still think that if he knew what he was doing before he did it, he still would have did it. He's just that genuine of a person. So best wishes to Colin Kaepernick. Shouts out to Jim Harbaugh. You a real one. I think John Harbaugh probably would have did it too, but the Ravens ain't hiring him.
Well, y'all remember back in the day that they was real close to hiring, giving Kaepernick a job.
I'm saying, but then the situation happened with his girlfriend.
Yeah,
Still got the same girlfriend, so he would never work there.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. If I think you're correct on that. If I remember, Nessa, I think is shorty name. Yeah, she I think they were really about to sign him, and she had tweeted out something.
She posted the picture of Samuel L. Jackson and Leonardo DiCaprio
Yeah,
in Django.
and
And then we're
that's
talking about Ray Lewis and the owner.
and Bashadi. Yeah,
Because they did it weird. Never in the history of the NFL has there ever been a town hall to decide if
sign a player or not. Yeah,
right. Because like I said on this
Yeah.
show before, well shit, if that was the case, they should have did one with the damn whatever the name of the team, Washington football team all them years that I was a fan, and we would have told them not to sign all them bums that they were signing.
Yeah.
But he's the only person. I mean, again, man, Colin Kaepernick to me is an American hero. He's definitely sacrificed a lot for us. So I hope this story ends good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hope his story ends good for the American people. I know for him, he's probably not tripping, but for the American people, I hope that he's put to a higher standard at some point. We about to park this bus, but before we do, Jae Jones, you had an opportunity to go check out some high schools this week, and you got some buzz from that, man. Go ahead, and give us a little, what you endured and saw.
Yeah, so I was able to pull up to two Montgomery County high schools. I was able to pull up to Montgomery Blair, home of the Blair Blazers, and to Kennedy High School, home of the Kennedy Cavaliers, man. And um, it was a good time. It was a good time. I got to see a lot of old faces, meet new faces. Kennedy was a school that really hadn't got a chance to cover and really didn't really know a lot of their staff and coaches and players. So I had the opportunity to meet them and meet some of the players, and it was a good time. It was a lot of conditioning. It was day one. They didn't have on pads, so day one was day one, but it was a good time. I'm definitely looking forward to pulling up to some more schools as the practices continue throughout the weeks, leading up to the season openers and getting to meet coaches and things like that. So it's been it was fun, and I look forward to doing it. So shout out to Blair, Coach Nossoff, Coach Urso, Coach McCray, for letting me pull up, man. And it was a good time. And I ain't gonna front, man. I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was day one, the kids were flying around, they was happy, they was moving around, they were excited that, we pulled up. So
Yeah, man, it's dope. We got a lot of coverage coming for Mo County football this year. Um,
yeah.
just added the show Moco Center, which will be coming out. It'll be each and every Sunday, live each and every Sunday. We'll let y'all know the time closer to it. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna be by the time this airs, I've already gone to 3 schools. What those 3 schools are, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Make
And
sure.
then I'm gonna probably pull up to a few more schools after that. So
Yeah.
um
So
we definitely working.
we definitely working it. We trying to get some coaches, some players on here. The offer still stands. If you want the nephews, holler at us. Say we'll holler back. And if you want the coaches, definitely holler at us. We'll holler back at you. I think this is going to be a good season for Moco football. North side, south side, both sides. And I can't wait. I can't wait to start covering it. I can't wait. I think this is going to be fun.
and Moco Center
Yeah.
go,
Hey,
bro.
y'all schools out there, get your concession stands ready. I think I'm gonna get a standing taco. That's what it's called, standing taco?
Walking taco.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna get a
so
walking
you can
taco.
walk with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a walking taco. Um, I'm gonna get me some other stuff at these places. Each place got different stuff. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I know my guys, the rest of us, we can't wait as well to cover all the kids and all the schools, all the coaches, all the athletic directors to give them their shine. We are parking this bus right about now. We are parking this bus. You can find me on Twitter, Mike T 304, Coach Drip 304 on Instagram, on Facebook, Michael Turner. Each and every Friday, you can see my face and my tech boys, Merlin Tech, here on YouTube. That's a YouTube only show. Saturdays, you got us in the morning, and then Four Corners in the evening. Afternoon. I'm sorry, not evening. I don't know why I said that, but hey, players mess up. And on Sundays, you can catch King Mail's Top 5 at 5 on the 613 Faye Network on YouTube as well. Man Cave and Four Corners on all platforms, audio and visual. Jae Jones, tell them where they can find you.
Jae Jones on all 5 social media platforms, in the Man Cave Sports Podcast group on Facebook. Man, hey, pull up, man.
Yes, sir. Wildcard Ma.
Yeah, man, you know what it is, man. Catch me on the Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar, IW Sports Network. And of course, right here with my bros at 613 Faye Productions every Saturday. You feel me?
Yes, sir. You can also find G Money at G Money Caveman on Twitter, where he's giving you all the Betalytics stuff. He's giving you all the sports betting and all that good stuff. And we're bringing back the Fantasy Football League. Again, I will be a 2-time champion at the end of it.
Yes, God.
I will. I'm going to have a custom belt, and I will come out like Roman Reigns, and everyone will have to acknowledge me. Okay. Last year, no one saw it coming, that I was going to win. I was the dark horse, and I came on, I won, so I'm going to win this year. But
yeah,
That's facts.
last year, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
huh?
So you had a nice squad last year.
I mean, I know a thing or two. And I was doing the free agency as well. I wasn't just content with my team. I was like, hey, you a bum right now. Cut. And then I started somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I was making trades. I'm a great GM. Like, if I was the Wizards, I'd give me a call. You can't get no worse than what you've been. But
I don't know how much help you can give them, dog.
Huh?
I don't know how much help you can give them.
No, I mean, I probably wouldn't be much help, but what I'm saying is, for the money that they pay the GMs, I'll take the job. I'll take
Mike
the
can be
job.
the player consultant.
No, I will be the G. That's the only way I can work for them. If I get to pick the players, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. If I get to run the show, the Wizards come holler at me. You know what I'm saying. Ain't no worse than what y'all done since before I was born.
Hey,
So,
I already know the first move you're doing. Hey, Kuzma. Hey, man, where you want to go?
oh no, Kuzma, bye. It ain't no where you want. I ain't gonna try to get nothing for him back. I'm gonna let him go. But this is D man. Hey, Jordan Poole. Hey man,
Rosebar.
you better Jordan Poole. Hey, I'm gonna take the buyout for both of them. Hey, this has been the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Bryce Harper, I'm still not rocking with you. Hey, Jae Jones, tell them what they can do, man.
We shutting the door on y'all asses until next time, you dig?
Brr, 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 brr.